Welcome to Subramani. I hope this is a short video. So please subscribe to Subramani. Please hit the bell icon. When you get a big windfall, what should you do? A big windfall is just relative, right? Suppose you have a net worth of 2 crores and somebody leaves you 10 crores, or your company goes IPO. So something happens and you are stuck. You get a huge amount of money, much bigger than what you have handled, right? So now one thing happens is everybody wants to be around you, like you're like honey and every bee wants to be around you, right? Or you're a flower and every bee wants to take some nectar from you to create honey. So everybody wants to come to you, and it is almost impossible for your older investor, investment advisor or MFD or whatever, to genuinely stop other people from approaching you with more complicated products. So I have seen many complicated or many rich people with very simple products. They have no crypto, they have no angel investing, they have they don't do VC funding, they don't do private credit, they don't do any of this stuff. They stick to simple mutual funds. How much is the net worth? 20 crores. Where have they invested? Largely in mutual funds. Yes, they have a house, they have an office, they have all those things. I'm not saying they don't, but those are not investment, those are use. So you have one house in which you are living, I wouldn't even call it investment. You have one office from which you are working. You have not rented it, you are actually bought it and you are using it. That's fantastic. That's again not an asset which is an investment. So they don't speculate, they don't have crypto, they don't have any of that stuff. They have simple portfolios. They don't even have PMS, they don't have AIF. Is it possible to do a product to a portfolio like this? I have seen a 600-700 crore portfolio without any assets other than mutual funds and of course cash. They could even have some index funds saying, okay, whenever the market goes down, that will go down, but when it goes up, it will go up faster than the others. So for whatever reason, so they have simple portfolios. So there is no reason to have complicated portfolios. Don't have too many accounts. That is one more thing I see. People go and open accounts with everybody. So they'll have a Grow account, HDFC Securities account, Zerodha account. Then they have invested in 20, 30, 40 mutual funds. I have nothing against investing in many mutual funds. And I also know that if you don't do a distressed removal, right, you will largely do well. So over 20 years, 25 years, if I've held somebody's hand and not allowed that person to come out during bad times, or force that person to invest more during bad times, that's enough for that person to have beaten the index by a mile, simply because of good behavior, right? So that's all you need to do. You don't need complicated products. So please understand that whenever somebody comes to you with complicated products, I've made videos on this. Ask for liquidity, ask for profitability, cost of enter, cost of entry, exit, how complicated is it to get in, get out, and how do they have to come back to you, right? Like the example which I gave is, you cannot break a State Bank of India FD going to Bank of Baroda branch. But today, because everything is linked, you can go, instead of a Ghatkopar branch, you can go to Nerul branch and maybe break an FD. That's not so difficult, but you still have to go to State Bank of India. You cannot go to Bank of Baroda. You cannot go to Indian Bank, right? So that much you should know. And that's it. So keep your product simple. If you've got a genuinely big amount of money, keep it in a liquid fund. Think about it, invest it slowly. There's no great hurry. If you've got 20, 30, 40 years, 1 week does not matter. So make a fixed deposit for 1 week or 10 days. Even that 2% or 3%, 4%, whatever you get, it's going to be big, because if it's a crore of rupees, even that 4% for 1 week or 10 days is going to be a reasonable amount of money. So do that. Sit, think coolly what you can do. Maybe you can buy more shares of the company which you already own. Maybe you can buy new shares. Some great opportunities are available. Yes, maybe you can put money in mutual funds, and beyond that, you don't need to do just because you have got more money. The way you handled your 2 crores is exactly how you can handle your 20 crores. Yes, of course, you have some privileges of saying, okay, I don't need to hold too much in cash because because of blah blah blah, I'm already holding, because, right? So if you're holding 10% of your portfolio in cash, let's say on a 2 crore net worth, you're talking of 20 lakhs cash. Now suddenly if you get 20 crores, it does not mean you need to hold 2 crores cash. 20 lakhs may be still sufficient. So you can invest it more aggressively. So check for yourself what suits you. You can still keep it simple even though you've got a lot of money. Thank you.